Just a quick video because this is a topic that is coming again and again, that artists or creatives are worrying about it, or if the clients will say yes to the value you are producing actually as an artist or as a creative, and uh, and they're thinking about the clients, and they're worrying about the clients, because nevertheless, whatever you are doing as a creative or as an artist, you are depending of someone that is seeing actually the value in what you are doing. And in this value that you are giving to someone, this is your opportunity actually, and your possibility to gain you profit as a creative and artist. And this profit is important, so you have more money to invest in your artistic progress, invest in your creative project and so on. So this nagging worry about you value, and if you are of value to clients, and who the clients are, is something that you should actually put effort into, and sit down and think about it, and not just make it happen by accident. Many artists are actually living with this myth in their head that to get clients, to make progress, to make profit, you have to have some kind of pedigree, you have to be known already in the market and so on. And this is making often a really cheap excuse to avoid thinking about your profits and your prosperity in the art market, because there's a completely different way of seeing your value that will make all your worries disappear. And this thinking has to do actually with myth busting, because right now we are so often, especially when you are artists or when you are creatives, involved with ourselves, that we are thinking always from our perspective. We are always thinking what is actually valuable, in a way that we are thinking what is valuable to us. But nevertheless, we want in the end provide value for someone else. So what we are doing has to be obvious as a value for someone else, or perhaps we are doing something already and we are thinking it is not valuable because it is part of our process, it is just a factor of what we are doing as an artist. But this one thing can be valuable to someone else, and to switch your thinking from this what you are thinking and what you are thinking to others, to actually thinking from the perspective of others, will be a game changer for you. It can be a little bit painful to say to yourself that we as creative, we as artists are a little bit egocentric, that we are seeing the world in a certain way, and this is the only view, and we are missing so much, because we can discover through the eyes of others what is really making us valuable, and allowing others define what is valuable in us. In a way, it doesn't have to be the way that we should only do what other people are thinking that is valuable. We can stay with our core competence, with our point of view, but nevertheless take more care about the necessities or the wants of others. And in this way, there is a natural understanding about the values that will produce the profit. Because when you are thinking about it, the clients have also the right to be as egocentric as we are, and they are caring all about their own values and their own progress and so on. And nevertheless, all we have to do is to give them the opportunity to see that what they want and what they are needing is a part of our support that we can offer. And in this way, because the client cares so much about his gain, he's something seeing in us, when we give the opportunity to seeing in us, that is actually of value, and it is something really of value for him or her. Otherwise, he would not seek us, seek for us. And this is also changing the whole thing around, because now we are getting free from thinking, how do I get clients? We are start to thinking, how do I make it obvious for others that I am of value for him or her? And this can be developed or designed to a situation in which actually the client is chasing you. It is turning the table. You don't have to chase the clients and so on. You just have to make it obvious that you are the solution, or you are the value that they are seeking. And most likely this value or this solution has to do something with I call it the bottleneck problem of the clients. It is something that the client cannot solve by himself, and it's stuck like a cork in a bottle, something that can be easily solved through your core competence, but for the client it is not so easy to solve. And when you have discovered this problems, this bottlenecks problems from your clients, it is easy to make it obvious to them that you are their solution they are seeking, and they are seeing in you the value. And in this way, by helping them to gain what they want, you are profiting also from you. And it doesn't have to be something that is not down your road, that distracts you from your art. It can be something that is still in your core competence, but it sometimes can be a fraction of what you are doing. Perhaps something that for yourself it is not obvious that it is a value, that it can be something that is valuable for yourself, but for others it can be immense valuable because they don't have this core competence, they don't have this skill. And it is worth to think about your possible clients. It is really valuable to talk with them, to discover the problems they need. It is making you also a better person because you care about others, you care about the problems that they are having, and you are also growing because you are discovering also values that you have been not thinking before that they are of value to someone. And a part of you, a potential of you that was before unseen, can be discovered and can grow to something completely different that is enriching your art. So you are profiting from it in different ways. And to find this solutions, this value for others is really easy, because most likely these are the things that are very natural to you. These are the things you don't have to brag about it. You don't have even to convince people that you are capable of it. It's coming so naturally to you that you are not even aware of it, most likely, that you have this ability. When we are thinking, I have to be valuable to other people so I can get clients or I can start chase clients, it is often making us think about skills or abilities that we don't even have, but we are thinking that those abilities are very important to others. So we are often pretending to have them, and we have to brag about it. But most likely the things that you are of really value to others is something that you can easily demonstrate, that you have no problem to show actually in an easy way that you can be of value for others. It is something that you already have done perhaps for others, and they were just really thankful. And these are the clues where you find the abilities which are producing the value that is making it easy to get a yes from the client. And in this way, a whole procedure can develop how you are making yourself approachable as a solution for others. And by making yourself approachable, making it clear about the values that you can provide that are a solution, and designing it a whole path that is making it easy for the client to find you, to get in contact in you, to be the solution he is seeking. This can be really the first step to develop a kind of a kind of part of you doing that is on the one hand supporting you with profit, and on the other hand it is also a way of helping others, of understanding their needs and their wants, and discovering new potentials that were perhaps hidden before you. And when you are once have discovered the first one or two clients that you have provide such a really obvious value, and you could help them in a really easy way, it is really from this point not so difficult to think about a whole group that has the same problem. Perhaps you have already discovered, you have once helped already someone with something that's natural to you, but it was of a great value to them, that were saying things like, wow, this was so helpful, or if I would pay you, I would pay you 1,000,000. It is jokes like this sometimes that can hold a clue to what we are capable of, what we are capable of to clients. We are not thinking that they could become clients of our values, of our skills and abilities. So it's really important to sit down and to think a little bit outside of your box, what you are capable of, what are your skills, what are your values, and what is sometimes the side effect of the things that you are doing. And in this way you are discovering people that are perhaps in need of those values. And when you are able to make those values obvious to them, you are getting the position when you are not actually chasing clients, but the clients are chasing you. And in this way, not only you will discover that there is more to your art career, but you are discovering also that you are really helping others, and you are becoming a person of value, and you are growing and you are expanding. And this can be really a very positive experience that can boost you self-confidence as an artist, as a creative. I hope these ideas are helpful to you. This is me just thinking out loud, because this saying yes of the clients to the value you can provide is something that is bothering many creative and artists, and perhaps I have brought an insight or a perspective to see it perhaps in a different way that can support you. I hope also to see you in the next video. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.